Four-time state finalist, two-time state champ with a 152-4 record, going against the second-ranked wrestler at 145 pounds, Brian Stith from Cox High School in Virginia Beach, Virginia. A state champion and a three-time state finalist with a 155-4 record overall. This is going to be a great matchup, Rob.
I think so. Both these wrestlers have made their college plans. Pflug will go to Ohio State. He'll stay in state. Stith signed in November with Arizona State.
And can it possibly get any better?
Number one against number two. First 15 seconds, no score.
Pflug likes people who shoot on him.
Stith with the half shot, drags out. You won't want to get caught underneath against Pflug. Now both in the over and under position.
I tell you, I've been really impressed with Stith. He is an outstanding. He hasn't had a close match yet.
40 seconds gone. Stith working on the hand control. Now they separate a little bit. No score. This is the 140-pound championship match of the NHSCA National High School Seniors Wrestling Championships from the Public Hall Convention Center here in Cleveland.
And some of our viewers out there might observe Stith without the headgear. Most of the federation rules applying here in all of the competition, but headgear optional at the championships.
Stith with the throw by. Tried the knee tap, didn't work. 45 seconds left to go in the first period, and Stith drives him out. They'll come back to the center, says Gary Kessel, with 42 seconds left in the first period, and it's scoreless.
Not for lack of action, but just a lack of points so far here in our first period at 140 pounds.
Active but scoreless.
Yes.
30 seconds left to go, and Brian, something you pointed out in your world-famous Brakeman report, the fact that Joe Pflug never lost to a wrestler in his high school career that won't win at least 3 state titles. That's quite a record.
Kyle Ott, Mason Lenhart, and C.P. Schlater. That's a trio of tremendous wrestlers.
That'll probably win 10 between them when they're all over. No score. Pflug with the sit-under duck attempt there, didn't work. And they'll go to the second period scoreless.
Wonder what kind of mat wrestling we get here at 140.
Stith right up to his feet, trying to break the hands. Pflug drops down to the ankle, trying to kick him out, and goes to the double and brings him down. Stith trying to get back up to his feet, but Pflug takes him out. Still scoreless early in the second.
And for the time being, looks like Pflug will attempt to get something done from the top position. Have you seen him much in the top position, Brian?
Not often, no. And we won't see him much longer in the top position here either.
I guess not. Just as we say that, he goes back to his feet, but does now trail 1-0.
Stith breaks the hands, gets the escape. It's 1-0. And Pflug, almost with that
I tell you, Smith
move
made
that Lincoln McElravy made so famous.
And Stith made himself vulnerable there for a moment, sort of went to his hip as he tried some sort of a duck under, and Pflug about powered him over.
Kind of that sit underneath duck that we also saw Pflug try. Neither has scored with it. Minute 15 left in the second period. Stith with the escape here to start the second. He leads 1-0. Tries to throw by again without success.
I noted Stith with the choice took down in this situation, anticipating perhaps a need for that first point scored.
Could very well be the case the way this match has gone. 55 seconds left to go, second period.
The rule has certainly changed the choice here. Almost everybody deferred in the past. Now we don't see nearly as much of that.
That is for sure.
Stith trying to reach underneath for the ankle pick. That doesn't work. 40 seconds left to go. Well, I would anticipate a cursory attempt to ride. Probably not a whole lot. Well, Stith looks like he'll maybe try to work a tilt here as they go off the edge. 5 seconds gone.
I'm with you, though. I got to believe that he'll surrender and escape if he gets in any danger at all and be happy to go back to his feet.
Well, Stith throws in the leg again, looking for maybe a 2-on-1 tilt here. He's got it, but Pflug's back on his feet and he gets out. It's 1-1.
So it is going to come down to a takedown after all, unless we make it all the way to the tiebreaker. But we've got over a minute and a half here in the third, and then certainly the overtime.
So it comes down to essentially a one takedown match at this point. Minute and a half left.
This could be our first one-move match of the evening here, and it's unbelievable at this level of competition. We've gone through 6 with lots of scoring in every bout.
That's Brian Brakeman, author of the world-famous Brakeman Report. I'm Rob Sherrill, Todd Hibbs also alongside for this broadcast. And it's a minute 8 left to go now, and still 1-1 as both wrestlers trying to work the head. Little throw-by attempt there by Stith. Under a minute to go now.
And this becomes one of those situations. Oh, both wrestlers are hit for stalling here, Rob.
Nice
Both
call by the
Warren.
official. That really was.
Yes, about an equal amount of inaction there. Still a lot of hand fighting going on, though, as Stith sort of backs Pflug out of the circle a little bit. Now Pflug back in. Ticking down to 30 seconds left to go here. Pflug on the ankle, on the elbow of Stith. Tries a little bit of a duck under. Stith sidesteps that. 20 seconds left to go. Looks like we're headed to overtime here. Now Pflug with a wild shot from far away. Stith stops that. 10 seconds left to go. Pflug now, Stith tried the spin behind. He still has the front headlock. Pflug shakes that, and we are going to go to the 1 minute overtime. Our first overtime match here in the National High School Seniors Championships Finals. 1-1 the score. Should it go to the tiebreaker, Stith will have the choice.
And that makes an interesting situation here for Pflug. Does he decide to go all out after the takedown for this full minute and try to get it? Or does he have confidence that he'll be able to ride Stith when it comes to the tiebreaker?
I think he's got to go for the takedown here. He is just not the wrestler for riding. I think he's got to push real hard and hope if he doesn't get a takedown, he gets the stalling warning that wins.
Yes, since they have both been warned now.
Now Pflug in on the single. On the outside, he has it lifted up in the air. Can he finish it?
Plenty of time.
For the kick out. 38 seconds left to go. Now trying for the dump. Works across to the double. And he does nothing yet. Stith scrambles out of it, but Pflug still has the single. Now will he try to work across again? 25 seconds left to go. Gary Kessel keeping a close eye on this one. Under 20 seconds left.
And Stith amazingly still countering this entire time, Rob. Still hanging in there, down to 10 seconds to go.
Now Pflug tries to duck under. He loses the leg. It looks like we're going to go to the tiebreaker.
And a tough break for Stith.
Now Stith in on the double. And just does run out of mat as he grabs the ankles of Pflug. 1 second left to go. It looks like we're going to go to the tiebreaker.
And I feel like this is a tough break for Pflug. He put so much effort into trying to get that winning takedown, and now he's going to have to try and ride for these 30 seconds to win.
And it's going to be a tough call. I just don't see him doing it, frankly. He's a tremendous wrestler, but riding has not been the skill that has made him stand out among all the other wrestlers in this state.
You never know what will happen in a tiebreaker. He could get a hold of a leg, in there, and it will be interesting to see what the calls are from the referee in this situation.
Stith right up on his feet, trying to break the hands of Pflug. Pflug trying to kick him out. 23 seconds left to go. Stith with the forward roll, and he has the escape in the tiebreaker, and he has the National High School Championship.
Didn't take Virginia long to win their second title, did it, Rob?
No, it certainly didn't. 2-1 in the tiebreaker for Chris Stith of Virginia Beach, Virginia, and Cox High School, and Virginia becomes the first state to put, well, the second state after Ohio in our last match, to put 2 National High School Championships in 2002 on the board.